Summer is here, and we know it's going to stick around for a hot minute. So let's get stocked up with some items we need to keep the family active, cool, and comfortable. Parenting expert Colleen Burns has some great ideas for us. Colleen, thanks for being with us.
It's so great to be here. Nice to talk to you, Tina.
Absolutely. Well, here in Tucson, we have already been flirting with 110 degrees, so we need this now more than ever. What are some of the things that we should kind of keep on hand for the summertime?
Well, we have at our house what I call a Carpe Diem bag. This is a bag that I have right by the door so that I can take my kids and we can leave the house quickly for a day excursion. And what I'm talking about here are those essentials you need to take advantage of the day. So if you like to hike, if you like to swim, if you like to go boating, those items should be in the bag, along with, of course, plenty of sunscreen, plenty of water, especially there in Tucson, and then maybe some insect spray, maybe some antibacterial wipes. You also want to make sure if you have small children, you pack those diapers in advance. And moms, because they often forget when they're rushing the kids out the door to remember their items, make sure you tuck in some sunglasses in advance, some panty liners, some lip balm with an SPF.
Well, I know some of the things that you've been hitting on. I kind of want to revert back talking about our 110 over here. Is we're no strangers to sunburns here, which is really unfortunate. But what should we be doing if we're hit by that? Yeah,
and you're right. We know so much more now about sun damage and skin cancer risk, but it still happens, sunburn. And there is medical research that says that using aloe vera or aloe vera products do, in fact, they soothe the skin, number one, but they also do help it heal faster. Of course, we definitely want to avoid that altogether. So the American Academy of Dermatology, they suggest using an SPF factor of at least 30 and reapplying every 2 hours. You also want to look on the label for something that says broad spectrum protection, because that's the only way you know you're fully protected against UVA and UVB rays. And the other thing that's kind of interesting and brand new is this research that says ingestible supplements called HelioCare can actually help protect your skin from sun damage from the inside out. So that's something to talk about with your doctor or to Google, find out more information about that, because that is something now that's kind of new on the forefront of some sun protection.
And actually, Colleen, I've always wanted to have a moment where I could pick somebody's brain about this. I still have like sunscreen and aloe from last summer or the summer before that. Do these things expire? Should I still be using them another season?
Mayo Clinic says that you can expect to use sunscreen up to 3 years and it will still remain effective. The problem is there aren't always expiration dates on the bottle, so it's hard to know how long you've had them. When you buy the sunscreen, make sure you label them with the purchase date. And of course, if you use the recommended amount, you shouldn't have sunscreen around for very long, because it's recommended you use a shot glass sized amount for your body and a dime sized amount for your face every time you reapply.
That is great, a great tip about writing on there the date that we purchased it. And like you said, we should be using plenty, especially here. Do you have any other tips to kind of keep us cool and comfortable through the summer?
You should be looking at fabric labels or clothing labels, because we were just talking about SPF. A lot of clothing now does have an SPF built right in, so look for that. You also want to look at fabric content. Cotton is breathable. It's going to make you a lot more comfortable than other materials, other fabrics. And breathability is so important with any product you're putting next to your skin. That includes feminine hygiene products and products for bladder control issues. So thankfully, there is some new technology to make those products more breathable. You can find it in your personal care aisle by looking at the store brands and looking for labels that say dry fit or 10 times more breathable, because they are in fact 10 times more breathable than the leading brand. So that it might not be front of mind thinking about those products, but if you're going to buy the products, if you're going to use the products, why not use something that's 10 times more breathable? And like I said, they're store brands, so they're going to be a lot less expensive for a more effective product. But keeping in mind, if you're trying to keep cool, anything you're touching, anything that's touching your skin, try to get the most breathable fabric you can find.
Well, before I let you go, where can we kind of get something that's breathable or get more information about any of the stuff we talked about today?
You can go to madewithdryfit.com, and dry is spelled D-R-I.
Perfect. That makes it easy. Colleen, thank you so much.
Thank you, Tina. Have a great day.
You too. We'll be right back.